Hello everyone, this is a collection of some tips, tricks, and various quality of life things I've figured out on my time on the ARK. I hope you find something that helps you. Enjoy. Hate it when your screen goes bananas when you're near larger dinosaurs? I find the screen shake helpful at times. It's a good visual indicator that there are large feet behind you. If your tooltips are missing from the inventory, simply click this button. If your HUD is missing, try hitting the backspace key. And directly below that, your backslash key will enable or disable auto-hiding the chat. With your inventory or crafting menu open, if you press Q, it will hide or show the names of the items in your inventory or crafting selection. Holding a hotkey down will display the tooltip for that item. Unless you really want a visible bed for everyone in your tribe, you can lay down multiple beds in the same spot. Save space while still getting extra respawn cooldowns. While there are designated keys for most whistle commands, there are also the whistle wheels. They can be accessed by holding down T or just tapping the apostrophe key. After opening the emote wheel with either bracket key, you can assign emotes to those keys by mousing over your choice and pressing the desired button. This is especially useful for the light pets on Aberration. Any tamed land animal with a saddle can be a light source. If you put your torch into the animal's inventory and then drag the torch onto the saddle, it will mount the torch to the saddle. Bolas are an extremely helpful tool, but they can't be constantly used or refreshed. After a target is bola'd, there is a cooldown that is activated, preventing it from being bola'd again for a few seconds. If you click and drag an item while holding down Control, it will remove any skins from the item. It will also unload any weapons. Holding down Alt when you hit one of your hotbar buttons will repair that item if you have the materials in your inventory. When hopping off your mount, if you hold down left or right, you will dismount in the direction you're holding. Animals only take fall damage while they're being ridden. If you find yourself accidentally plummeting while riding around, simply dismount right at the last second. Or sooner if you have a parachute or grappling hook. Your dino will take no damage as long as you get off it before it makes impact, and you will only take a slight amount of damage depending on how close you are when you dismount. If you're real tricky, you can even remount the dino after it hits the ground, but before you do. While the structure placement ghost is displayed, pressing Q will rotate the ghost to different snap points available to it from the angle you're standing, and pressing E will flip whatever structure you are placing. Every time you start something that burns fuel, it consumes one of whatever fuel you're using, but each fuel type has a specific burn time. Turning something like the fabricator on and off in quick succession will waste a lot of fuel. If you hold down your H key, it will display extra information on your screen. In the top left, it will tell you the current in-game time, how many in-game days your server has been going, the name of the area you're in, and the current temperature. If you're playing on Scorched Earth, it will also display the wind percentage for the area you're in, making it easier to find the best spot to put down a wind turbine. It will also display which whistle group you currently have selected, and show numerical values over your status icons. Most status effects will also have a quick description about them. When doing some inventory management, keep these 4 keys in mind: Control, Shift, T, and O. Holding Control and dragging an item will grab just one piece off the stack, and holding down Shift will grab half of the stack. If you mouse over a stack and press T, it will transfer that stack to the opposite inventory, and hitting O will drop the stack on the ground. You can combine some of these keys for different effects. Various cages can be constructed to trap your taming target, creating a much more controlled environment to knock out and tame the beast of your choice. Adjust the size of the pin accordingly, lure in and trap the critter, then knock it out. When constructing the trap, or anything really, it's important that it be made of at least stone. Anything you build out of thatch and wood will get smashed through. Stone will take little to no damage from most animals. Metal doubly so. And that's that for this one. I hope something helped you out. If it didn't, I hope you at least enjoyed it. Until next time, it's Oz, and I'm out.